Hey beautiful ladies, this is Vendi and you're watching Bloom. So these are 5 things that I learned this year. There's a journey through every year and you get something new every single time. I think it's so important to learn the lessons, actually get the lessons that God is trying to teach you, and take it on with you the next year so you can grow, you can have more of a productive year. So first thing that I've learned this last year is evolve. With the times, you never know what's going to happen. A lot of times people get in car accidents, a lot of things happen in your life. You get married, you get divorced, there's so many things that happen, but you just need to be able to evolve with the times, be able to change with the pace. Remember that God is peace and he is consistent even when life is not consistent. So as you're evolving, lean on and depend on God, because God is he's never changing. He's going to be the same God that he's always been, good and faithful. Tip number 2 is to stay optimistic. You never know what's going to happen in life, so you really need to make sure that you're staying positive about all aspects of life. A lot of craziness has happened in my life this year. The only thing that held me through it is being optimistic, always seeing the brighter side of the story. It could be worse. Like, yeah, you got in a car accident, but you could have died. Like, yeah, you might have got evicted, but guess what? You have someplace to live now. Like, always find, like, even in the worst case scenarios, there's always a brighter side in it. So, yeah, always look and try to find the brighter side. Tip number 3 is to love. Love in the good, love in the bad. Love is a choice. It is not something that, I don't fall in love anymore. I have control over who I fall in love with or who I choose to love. I control my environment. And so, because I create my peace and I control my peace. I have a peaceful life because I control that and I create that. And so I think it's so important to, in maintaining peace, is to choose the people that are surrounding you. Let's not fall in love this next year. Let's choose to love and choose who's healthy for us to love in this next year. That's a segue into loving and embracing all of the moments with your family, and not just existing. When we're with family members, let's try to embrace it and like really enjoy the moment and be present. Like, let's get off of social media. Like, some moments it's good to record, some moments are just good just to be with our family without anything, just embracing them and making memories. That's what you're going to remember 10 years from now. You don't want to remember it on a camera, you want it to be in your mind. Tip number 4, please don't be so hard on yourself in 2019, okay? We all make mistakes. We are all human beings, okay? So we're not going to be perfect. When we do videos like this, or when we do music projects, or just anything, I know I'm a perfectionist. I love for things to look a certain way. We're in the world of like Instagram and like social media, and so everything is like has to be picture perfect. But sometimes people can really be changed by your rawness and your realness. Accept who you are. Embrace your flaws, you know? And try to change yourself for the better. Try to grow and grow up. Do better in the future, but you know, nobody's perfect and it's okay. You can get back up. Tip number 5. This is so important. It might be one of the most important. No, it's really important though. Forgive. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Sometimes, like, we are carrying years of baggage and years of hatred, years of frustration, years of heartbreak, and it's affecting every other relationship that we have. Relationships with our mothers and our fathers, what our parents did, what our ex-boyfriends did, what our ex-husbands did, what, you know, my homegirl, she never did this. My homegirl, she could have been, my homeboy could have been better to me. Let it go. Forgive. Take the lesson and move forward. You don't leave the pain, take the lesson. You don't have to be, it makes us bitter and it makes us cold and it doesn't make people like to be around us, to be honest with you. It comes to a point to where we have to forgive ourselves for whatever we did wrong. We just talked about that. But also forgiving other people and giving people grace to grow and evolve with us. So this next year, we can grow and evolve, and things don't affect you like they used to affect you. You don't spend so much energy and time putting negative energy, and then like stop talking about it. Like if somebody hurt you, and if they said sorry, and even if they don't say sorry, understand their heart, forgive them, and don't keep talking about it. Do not keep harboring on mess. And it's really hard because misery loves company. But what we're trying to do this next year is stay in a positive space. We want our energy to be very peaceful. We are creating peace in our worlds right now. So in order to create a peaceful life, we have to have forgiveness. That's not easy, but guess what? We can do it. So thank you so much for watching. I always want to say God first in front of every single thing. More than all of these 5 tips, I think the most important thing is keeping God at the forefront of your life, making sure that you are focused in on your purpose, making sure that you're living that thing out. I mean, even if it's just for a moment, every single day, you're doing something that you feel like God called you to do. It's so important to live your purpose. It's so important to be one in God. Get that oneness time. Get that time where you get to talk to Him and you tell Him about your concerns, how you feeling. This next year is going to be amazing. We are going to be champions over this next year. We're going to do bigger and better than we've ever done. This is going to be amazing. We're going to hit these weight loss goals. We're going to get that house that we wanted to get. We're going to get that promotion. We're going to get that job. But it all starts with our mind. So let's cultivate a healthy mind, and then everything else surrounding you will change too. Thank you so much for watching Bloom with Vendi. I love you guys. Please like and subscribe, and please leave comments below over what you learned this year. I love you. Bye-bye.